Are you one of those people that hate dealing with indirect people? You want to be like, just say that. Like, why does it take so much to get to this answer? If you are one of those people, this is the perfect video for you. I'm going to tell you how to deal with it. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. Are you one of those people that hate dealing with indirect people? At one point, I was one of those people as well, till I learned how to deal with them. Oftentimes, indirect people just don't want any confrontation. They feel like saying things directly is going to either offend or cause conflict. And for us, I'm like, just say that in the first place. It can be the most smallest thing. It can be you having some food and then like, those gummy bears sure do look good. Like, do you want one? Now, I'm using that as a very, very small scale, but oftentimes they don't want to be confrontational. They believe being direct is confrontational. So the best way to handle people like that is usually to get to the point before them. Because they're insinuating their point, they're just not going to say it. So you have to almost say, like, are you saying that you want me to do this? They might be like, yeah. And they might even clean it up. Well, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying. He's like, it's fine. Okay. I've had that happen so many times where somebody is kind of like beating around the bush. And I'm like, wait, where are they going? Are they saying this? And I would just ask them, like, are you saying this? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Well, okay, then I'll adjust. So when we have to look at it, if you're more of a direct person like I am, I like being told flat out what it is. If you're like that, you have to analyze why this person is responding this way to you. At times, we can be intimidating. Being direct is intimidating to some people because it's a certain sense of confidence. It's like, listen, we walk around with this aura of confidence because let's get straight to the point. And everybody can't be like that. So to offset your confidence and whatnot, they'd be indirect with you. They're going to say, things that insinuate what they really mean. And it's up for you to put it together and make a decision. So that's why we can put it together and ask the question really quickly. So are you saying this? Okay, then I can do that. Are you saying this? No, I'm not going to do that. But it's up to us to handle indirect people by bringing their message together, because they're going to insinuate what they mean, but they don't want to say it directly because they don't want any confrontation, or they may be intimidated by you. It's a lot of factors that make them act this way. It may be what they've done in the past. Anytime they've been direct, they got hurt or something like that. So they don't want to do that. They don't want to explore that option of possibly being hurt again, or you get mad or anything like that. So this is how you got to deal with indirect people. You have to form the conclusion for them in the best way. Whether it is a question, whether it is acting upon something that they say. Now, I know they can get up under your skin. I know that. Because it might be your dishes is dirty in your dorm room or whatever at an apartment. And they say things like, man, these dishes been here for a long time. Like, I get what you're saying. You saying you want me to wash the dishes. I would prefer you to say, can you please wash these dishes? I mean, I wish I should have washed them in the first place, but can you please wash these dishes? But no, these dishes, man, they've been here for a while. Like, man, don't do that. Do you want me to wash the dishes? And 9 times out of 10, yes. But this is the way they handle it because they don't want to be confrontational. And then when we confront them about it in a confrontational manner, it actually backfires and shuts them down even more. Like I said, man, these dishes been here for a long time. That's their nice way. That's their way of trying to say, I want you to wash the dishes, and they don't want to say it directly. So if we say, if you blow up, then that kind of puts them back in that shell. So we have to assess the situation of who we dealing with and understand how to deal with indirect people, which is typically jumping to the conclusion for them in a way that can communicate that you're not offended. That you're not offended. It's okay to ask me a question directly. It's okay to get straight to it. You don't have to jump through all these hoops to say something simplistic to me. if you're one of those people that can handle the straight up truth. Not everybody can do it. So if you're one of them people that can handle it, I know how you feel. If you're one of those people that cannot, then being with indirect people, it doesn't affect you, because you may be the same way. And you can know what they're saying and you can just jump straight to it. But for me, being direct, and those people out there that are direct, this is how you deal with it. So like I said, simply look at what they're saying, and you can ask them in the best way possible, or ask them in a question form. Is this what you're saying? And then usually they're going to say yes. And you can do it or choose not to do it, but you don't really want to be confrontational with them, because they're really trying their best to avoid confrontation in the first place, because you may have this stature, you may have this aura of confidence. You may have something about you that intimidates them, so this is their way of communicating with you. So you don't want to further that as far as into fear or something like that, and they feel like they can't talk to you or they're completely intimidated. So that's how you deal with indirect people. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment. I look forward to the comments. Have you ever dealt with somebody who was indirect with you, and how did you feel? Because as I said, for me, I used to be upset. I'd be like, come on, just say it. But now I fall back, I pay attention to what they're saying, and I form the conclusion of where they're getting at, and I'll go from there. So thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. I appreciate it.